Welcome to Click to Client, the podcast for business owners, marketers, and entrepreneurs who want to attract better leads, convert more sales, and build scalable marketing systems. Hosted by the team at Mouthpiece Interactive, we cover everything from lead generation and sales funnels to automation tools, email marketing, content strategy, and growth hacks, all designed to help you turn traffic into paying clients with less time, money, and effort. Learn how to optimize your digital marketing, CRM, and conversion workflows. Let's get started with your hosts, Maddie and Rex.
Welcome to the deep dive. Are you a small business owner, maybe a marketer, or just someone who's, constantly trying to find smarter ways to get things done? If you've ever found yourself just drowning in repetitive tasks, think endless email scheduling, manually following up leads, trying to track customer behavior everywhere.
Right.
Leaving you basically no time for the big picture stuff, the strategies that actually grow your business, then yeah, you are absolutely in the right place today.
It's a really common scenario, isn't it? That sheer volume of daily marketing tasks. It can be overwhelming for small teams.
Really?
And it often overshadows the strategic thinking you need for real growth.
Okay.
So our deep dive today looks at this great guide that unpacks exactly how marketing automation can, transform those operations.
Okay.
Our mission here is to pull out the key insights, helping you understand not just what marketing automation is, but how, and maybe more importantly, why, it can empower your specific small business, help you compete, personalize, and scale up.
Okay, let's dive right in then. Imagine just freeing up huge chunks of your time, your week, right? While still reaching customers better, nurturing leads properly, and watching your business grow.
That's the promise.
That really is the promise of automation, and we're going to walk you through how that actually happens. So, marketing automation, we hear it all the time. It sounds powerful, maybe a bit, futuristic, but what is it really at its core?
Yeah, good question. At its heart, marketing automation is basically using software strategically, using it to automatically handle those repetitive marketing tasks we mentioned.
Okay.
The ultimate goal is pretty clear. Streamline things, generate more quality leads consistently, and create a really personalized customer experience, all without you manually doing it every time.
Right.
And this system then frees up your marketing team, or maybe it's just you, frees you up to focus on strategy, planning, innovation, the bigger goals.
Like having a tireless digital assistant.
Exactly. A tireless, super efficient digital assistant just for your marketing.
That sounds pretty good. But what kind of repetitive tasks are we actually talking about? Can you give us some concrete examples someone listening might recognize? That daily grind stuff.
Absolutely. Let's think about a typical day, right? Are you manually sending out a welcome email every single time someone signs up?
Guilty.
Or maybe you're trying to track clicks on your website, guessing what people are interested in, or that painstaking process of figuring out who's a hot lead versus just browsing.
Yeah.
Then there's scheduling social media posts everywhere, or wrestling with spreadsheets to pull together reports, if any of that sounds familiar.
It does.
If you're spending hours on that kind of stuff, then automation is really designed to just step in, take over, and do it precisely. It's like moving from, a manual logbook to a smart dashboard that just updates itself.
Okay, that makes sense. It's clear this isn't just one magic button then. The guide makes it really interesting by breaking down different types of campaigns where automation really shines. It's like a whole toolkit, right?
Yeah. Indeed, it's a very versatile toolkit. And understanding these different campaign types really shows the breadth of what automation can do. It helps businesses engage customers at, every stage of their journey.
All right.
So first up, probably the most common starting point for a lot of folks, email marketing campaigns. We all know email's still core, right?
Yeah, still king.
But automation here is way more than just sending a weekly newsletter. We're talking about triggered emails, those automated messages that go out instantly when someone does something specific.
Like signing up.
Like signing up or abandoning a cart or even hitting their one-year customer anniversary. They feel personal, but they're fully automated. Then you've got segmented campaigns, tailoring content based on user data like past purchases, where they live, how much they've engaged with you before.
So no more generic blasts.
Exactly. Imagine a customer who just bought, say, a coffee maker, gets an email about gourmet beans, not just a general kitchen sale. And critically, automation gives you effortless performance tracking, automatically monitoring opens, clicks, conversions, giving you real-time insight into what's actually working.
That makes so much sense. No more guessing games about who wants what, and definitely no more manual tracking spreadsheets for every email.
Yeah.
Nightmare.
Right.
But for small businesses, social media, that's another huge time sink.
Yeah.
How does automation help there?
You've hit on a massive pain point. That brings us nicely to the second type, social media campaigns. Managing a consistent, engaging presence across, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, X, it can feel like a full-time job.
Totally.
Automation fundamentally changes this. It helps with scheduled posts. Plan, create, schedule content across all your platforms way in advance. You can batch create, ensure you're always on without dropping everything daily just to post.
Oh, that's huge.
Yeah. It also helps with social listening. Tools can scan for mentions of your brand or keywords or even what competitors are doing. Allows you to respond quickly, adjust strategy in real time.
So you can jump in right away if someone has a question or comment.
Exactly. Imagine getting alerted the moment someone praises you or voices a concern. You engage instantly. And just like with email, you get powerful performance analytics, automatically gathering data on reach, engagement, even sentiment, so you know what content people actually like.
That's a lifesaver for anyone just trying to keep up online without it eating their whole day.
Now, I've often seen small businesses struggle with converting interest into sales, especially if it's a longer sales cycle. So what about nurturing those potential customers?
Excellent point. And that leads us to type number 3, lead nurturing campaigns. These are absolutely essential, especially for B2B or businesses with complex products or services.
Automation streamlines that whole process. It often starts with lead scoring, assigning points to leads based on what they do, maybe more points if they download a white paper or visit your pricing page, fewer if they just browse the blog.
So you know who's really interested.
Precisely. Helps prioritize who your sales team should talk to first, wasting less time on tire kickers. It also enables highly personalized content delivery, automatically sending relevant articles, webinars, special offers based directly on what that lead has shown interest in. And you get sophisticated behavioral trigger actions, like send a follow-up email with a case study if they watched a product demo video, or offer a consultation if they visit your services page 3 times. It's about guiding them, gently but consistently.
That sounds invaluable for moving people along, making sure good leads don't just, slip through the cracks. But what if you're engaging across different places at once? Email, social, maybe SMS. How does automation coordinate that?
Right. That's where multi-channel campaigns come in. Our fourth type. And this is where things get really integrated, really powerful. Automation ensures coordinated messaging, a consistent brand voice, consistent offers across email, SMS, social media, even app notifications. It provides comprehensive user journey mapping, tracking every interaction across all these channels, giving you that full 360-degree view of how someone's engaging.
Wow.
And the really powerful part, real-time personalization. Imagine someone adds something to their cart on your website, then sees a subtle reminder ad for that exact item on their Facebook feed a few hours later.
Creepy, but effective.
Maybe a little. Followed by an SMS offer if they still haven't bought, all orchestrated automatically. It creates this unified and, incredibly effective customer experience.
That really does sound unified, almost seamless. But for a small business, coordinating all that, does that mean they need to be everywhere to get the benefit? Or can they start smaller?
That's a great practical question. And the beauty is you define the channels relevant to your business. You absolutely don't need to be on every single platform.
Okay, good.
You might start by just integrating email and social. Or maybe email and social, or maybe email and SMS. Then you expand as you get comfortable, as your strategy evolves. The key is consistency across the channels where your audience actually hangs out, making their interaction feel seamless wherever they find you.
Understood. Strategic integration, not universal presence. Got it. Now, I've heard the term drip campaigns a lot. How does automation make those more effective, more adaptive?
Drip campaigns are our fifth type, and they're all about sequence messaging that evolves. They're basically automated sequences, usually emails, that engage users over time after a specific trigger.
Right, like a welcome series.
Exactly. A new subscriber gets a welcome email today, maybe top blog post in 2 days, a special offer next week, all scheduled automatically. But what automation adds here is really smart. Conditional logic paths.
Conditional logic, meaning?
Meaning, depending on how a user responds, say they click a specific link in an email, or maybe they ignore a couple of messages, they can be automatically funneled into different, more relevant sequences. So it's not just a static series anymore. It adapts in real time to how they're engaging. making sure they always get the most relevant stuff.
So it adapts based on their behavior.
That's brilliant.
Feels less like a generic blast and more like a conversation.
That's the goal.
And finally, what about those people who showed interest, maybe browsed around, but didn't quite buy? The almost customers. What's the sixth campaign type for reeling them back in?
That would be retargeting campaigns. These are specifically for users who showed interest, visited your site, looked at a product, maybe even added to cart, but didn't complete the purchase.
Okay.
Automation performs sophisticated behavioral tracking, identifying these users as they move around the web. Then it handles ad placement, automatically showing highly targeted ads to those specific users on other platforms. They visit social media, other websites.
Showing them what they looked at.
Often, yes, the exact product or a related offer. That gentle, timely reminder. And crucially, it includes conversion tracking. So it automatically stops showing the ads once they do buy, prevents annoying them, and saves your budget.
Right, so you're not chasing them after they've already converted.
Exactly. It's about giving that final personalized nudge effectively.
Wow, that's a really powerful set of tools. It just shows how deeply automation can weave into your whole marketing strategy, from the first hello right through to the sale, and maybe even beyond. Like having a super organized, hyper-smart marketing team working 24/7.
Pretty much.
So we've covered the what's in the how, but what does all this really mean for you, the listener, the small business owner? The source highlights some really compelling reasons why this isn't just, a nice-to-have tech toy, but a genuinely smart strategic move.
Absolutely. It hits right at some of the core pain points small businesses deal with every day. First, there's plain efficiency. The number one issue for many small businesses, limited workforce.
Right, everyone wears multiple hats.
Exactly. People are overwhelmed by this mountain of repetitive manual tasks. The solution automation offers is elegant. The software handles these tasks fast and accurately, freeing up your precious human staff for higher value stuff, strategic work, revenue-driving activities.
Okay.
Imagine your team, instead of manually scheduling posts or sending follow-ups, now has time to analyze market trends, brainstorm the next big product, or really dig into competitor strategy.
That's where the real edge comes from. Less time on the busy work, more time for the big ideas that actually move the needle. Define your brand. That feels like a game changer for just creativity and growth.
Precisely. Second big benefit, personalization. In today's market, customers just expect tailored experiences.
They really do.
But manually crafting personalized content for all your different customer segments, it's incredibly hard, time-consuming, easy to mess up. Automation tools excel here. They segment audiences based on real behavior, deep data, preferences,
Yeah.
then deliver perfectly tailored content to each person. No manual effort needed.
And that's not just using their first name, right?
Oh, not at all. It's showing them products they've actually looked at, offering solutions to problems they've implicitly told you they have through their actions.
And personalized content just works better. Higher engagement, better conversions. So you're not just saving time, you're actually improving your marketing results, your ROI.
Exactly right. Third, we have enhanced lead generation and nurturing. As a small business grows, managing more and more leads can get chaotic fast if you don't have systems.
Yeah, things fall through the cracks.
Automation becomes your central hub for leads. It tracks interactions, scores leads based on how ready they are to buy, categorizes them, and streamlines nurturing them with targeted messages, converting them into customers way more effectively, more systematically than you ever could manually.
That's vital for growth. Can't afford to lose good leads just because you're disorganized. What about understanding what's actually working? That feels like a black box sometimes for small businesses.
That's our fourth benefit, data-driven insights. Many small businesses just don't have the resources or maybe the expertise to manually sift through piles of marketing data. It's complex. It takes time.
Yep.
Automation platforms automatically gather, process, and present this data in ways you can actually understand and use. Actionable formats. Clear dashboards.
So you don't need to be a data scientist.
Not at all. It lets you make informed, strategic decisions. Optimize your campaigns continuously based on real results. You see what's working, what needs tweaking, where your budget is best spent.
Which means you're constantly learning, constantly improving your marketing, even without a dedicated analytics team. That's huge. And finally, for businesses looking to grow, to scale up.
Fifth, and this is critical, scalability. As your business grows, manually handling more customers, more campaigns, more data, it just becomes unsustainable. It creates bottlenecks.
Right, you can't just hire infinitely.
Exactly. Marketing automation platforms are built to scale. They handle growing volumes of tasks effortlessly. They grow with your business, often needing very little extra manual input as you expand. Your marketing efforts can grow exponentially without needing a proportional increase in staff. That makes real growth far more sustainable.
It really does sound like working smarter, not harder. Making every marketing dollar, every hour count. It seems less about replacing people and more about supercharging them.
Right.
Letting humans focus on creativity and strategy.
That's a great way to put it.
Okay, before we get into specific tools, there's one common point of confusion. The source clears up nicely. The difference between marketing automation and CRM client relationship management. They sound kind of similar.
Yeah, they do.
But they serve distinct purposes, even though they work together.
Yeah, this is an important distinction. Lots of people mix them up. While they both deal with customer interaction, they really focus on different phases of the customer journey. Marketing automation is primarily focused on attracting potential customers. It's about the pre-sale stuff, running campaigns, generating new leads, nurturing those leads right up to the point they're ready to buy.
So getting them interested, warming them up.
Exactly. Think of it as the system that gets them interested and brings them to the door.
Gotcha.
And CRM.
CRM, on the other hand, is more about managing relationships after they become a customer, post-conversion. The CRM tracks interactions, manages sales pipelines for ongoing deals or upsells, handles customer service, and generally works to keep customers happy and retained.
Okay. So MA gets them interested and maybe makes the first sale. CRM keeps them happy and coming back for more.
Precisely. They're two sides of the same coin. And the source really emphasizes that integrating them is incredibly powerful.
Makes sense.
Creates that seamless transition from lead to customer to loyal advocate, covers the whole life cycle. All right, this whole discussion has probably sparked a ton of ideas for listeners, thinking about where they could use this. So if you're sitting there thinking, okay, I'm sold, I see the potential, but where do I even start with tools? Well, the guide researched some of the top options out there.
Yeah, and what's interesting is how each tool really caters to slightly different needs, different business sizes, different industries. It's crucial to remember the best tool is really subjective. It depends entirely on your specific needs, your budget, how complex you want to get.
Okay, so where do we start?
Well, a big name is HubSpot. It's often seen as the all-in-one platform. Content creation, SEO, email, lead management, analytics, plus seamless CRM integration. It's a whole ecosystem.
Who's it best for?
Often great for growing tech startups, established B2B companies, SaaS businesses, professional services like consultants, anyone needing a really robust integrated system. The main challenge, though.
Yeah. Well, they have a very good free version to start. The pricing for the more advanced features, or as your contact list grows, can get pretty significant for some smaller businesses. It's a real investment.
Okay, powerful, comprehensive, but potentially pricey for the full suite. What about something maybe more focused on just getting emails out efficiently? For someone maybe just dipping their toes into automation?
For that, a lot of people look at Mailchimp. It obviously started huge in email marketing, but it's evolved. Now it's more multi-channel, offers landing pages, digital ads, social scheduling too.
Right.
It's often a really good fit for e-commerce, retail, bloggers, online publishers, maybe education providers. Mostly because it's known for being user-friendly, especially for email. The challenge. While it has expanded, it might still lack some of the really deep, complex automation features or the advanced CRM integrations you'd find in more specialized platforms.
Okay, familiar name, good starting point perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
What if a business needs a bit more integration between email, sales, and maybe more advanced ways to slice and dice their audience? Then ActiveCampaign could be a really strong contender. This platform shines by combining powerful email marketing, CRM features, and sales automation. It's known for incredibly advanced segmentation capabilities, even things like SMS messaging built in.
So more sophisticated targeting.
Definitely. It's particularly good for dynamic e-commerce stores, agile retail, B2B companies with longer or more complex sales funnels, online education. Anyone needing highly targeted, multi-step messaging. The flip side,
Learning curve.
potentially, yeah. Because it is so feature-rich, it can have a steeper learning curve for complete beginners compared to something like Mailchimp. You might need to invest some time learning it.
Good to know. Powerful, but maybe requires more setup time. And for businesses really focused on lead generation, maybe using webinars or downloadable content a lot.
That brings us to GetResponse. This is a digital marketing tool really geared towards those inbound strategies, offers a strong suite. Email, landing pages, excellent webinar solutions, all tied together with a visual automation build.
Virtual Builder. Nice.
Yeah. It's ideal for small businesses, solopreneurs heavily focused on lead gen, B2B folks, online marketers, and definitely webinar hosts. One potential drawback some users mention.
Let me guess. Design limitations?
Sometimes, yeah. Some find the template design or customization options a bit restrictive compared to platforms offering more creative freedom.
Okay. Great for core marketing and lead capture, maybe less flexible on the pure design side. And finally, what about the pure e-commerce businesses, those needing deep integration with their online store?
For them, Drip really stands out. It's specifically built for e-commerce, designed to be intuitive, user-friendly, and it specializes in highly effective email automation for online stores.
Right.
Like sophisticated cart abandonment emails, personalized product recommendations based on browsing history, smart post-purchase follow-ups. It's definitely best for e-commerce sites and people selling digital products who need to maximize sales through automated intelligent emails. The main challenge there.
Pricing gap.
Pricing model, specifically. It's based on the number of contacts you have. So as your customer list grows, your costs can ramp up pretty quickly. Something to keep in mind.
That's a really excellent breakdown. Gives you a clear picture of where each one shines, who it's best for, and what trade-offs you might need to consider. Really highlights that there's no single best answer, right?
Well, it depends.
Yeah.
Absolutely depends on your specific situation.
Wow, what a deep dive we've had into marketing automation. It's so clear. This isn't just, tech jargon or buzzwords. It's a practical, powerful, and honestly pretty essential strategy for small businesses today to optimize, reach customers better, and actually scale in a way that's sustainable.
Absolutely. Small businesses often work with limited resources, time, money, people. Automation really does level the playing field. It lets them compete seriously with much larger companies. It fundamentally shifts your focus, moves it away from the daily grind, the repetitive stuff, and towards strategy, innovation, long-term growth. Incorporating automation isn't just like smart for efficiency anymore. It's becoming essential just to stay competitive, stay relevant in today's market.
So this raises a big question for you, our listener, to think about. Based on everything we've talked about today, what's maybe just one repetitive marketing task in your business that you could identify and maybe start automating today to free up some of your valuable time for those bigger, bolder, more strategic ideas?
Yeah, think about it. Whether it's just setting up a simple welcome email series for new signups, or maybe automating your social media schedule, or even just dipping your toes into lead scoring to prioritize better. Remember that even small, targeted steps with automation can yield really significant results. It can set your business on a path to much greater efficiency and growth.
Fantastic insight. Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive into marketing automation. Keep learning, keep growing, and we'll catch you on the next deep dive.
That's a wrap for today's episode of Click to Client, where smart strategies turn clicks into customers. If you're ready to take what you've learned and actually put it into action, come join us inside the Click to Client community. It's where business owners like you get the tools, training, and hands-on help to grow faster, work smarter, and close more deals, all without burning out. You'll find resources, real conversations, and real people who want to see you win. Just head over to mouthpieceinteractive.com and get plugged in. Until next time, keep your funnels flowing, your leads warm, and your growth on autopilot. We'll see you in the community.